Fairy tales. What next? Pretty soon the old hag will be telling funny little animal horror stories. Well, not me. I'm from the old school. Straight gore, that's my lore. Yep, it's your crypt keeper, ready to dig up another tale of terror from my collection. So, sit down on that sample case, and I'll begin the blood curdler I call Death of Some Salesman. Your name is Stuart Thatcher. You're a salesman, a traveling salesman. For 2 years now, you've been driving these backwood roads, hustling your line. You go from farmhouse to farmhouse, making your pitch. Sometimes you hawk a sale. Mostly not. Today looks like one of your bad days. No, I said. Now scram. Well, thanks anyway. I'll drop by again. Some of these backwood roads are smooth. Some are pretty sad. Like the one you're on now. It's muddy and rutted. Your beat-up old car rocks and rolls. The sky above you is bleak and gray. You curse softly to yourself. Looks like rain. Drat it. And here I am in the middle of nowhere. And then it starts coming down. The rain. It floods across the windshield, pattering loudly on the car roof. You can hardly see the road ahead. The ruts and hollows fill with water. You bounce along, splashing through them. Well, this day is shot. I won't make any more sales in this rotten weather. Might as well just keep going till I hit a main road and hole it up in a motel for the night. The rain continues. Suddenly your car sags awkwardly to the right. The engine coughs and stalls. You're over your wheel, hubs in a puddle. Damn! Stuck. Now what? You sit there, in the middle of that rain-flooded, muddy backwoods road, counting to 10. Then you look around. Must be a farmhouse somewhere near here. Maybe they can put me up. You peer through the gloomy downpour. Then you see it. The house. It stands black and somber, outlined against the gray sky. Hey, what luck? There's a house, up on the hill. I'll make a break for it. You leap from your stalled auto and start for the house. The raindrops slam against your face. Your clothes begin to sop up the wetness. You splash through the rain-swelled puddles. Hope they've got a phone so I can call in for a tow. And then you're on the porch. The house is old and weather-beaten. The shutters are broken and hang crazily from the rusted hinges. The blinds are drawn. There's no sign of life. Behind you, the rain pours noisily off the porch roof. Looks deserted. Well, I'll knock anyway. You pound your fists on the flimsy door. The sound echoes through the house for a moment. All is still, save for the raindrops. Then, heavy footsteps approach. The door creaks open. Yes? Hello. I wonder if you can help me. I'm a traveling salesman, and my car. The old woman who answered the door grins. She steps back, her face beaming. A salesman. Come in, come in. My car stalled down the road. The wires must have gotten wet. The old woman closes the doors behind you and calls, Eben, it's a salesman. I'll be right there, Henrietta. I wonder if you people have a phone. An old man comes into the room, smiling warmly. Phone? Nope. No phone. Salesman, eh? Oh, that's too bad. I thought I might call in for a tow. I'm stuck down at the road. Can we offer you anything, Mr. Thatcher, ma'am. Stuart Thatcher. I'm with the Jackson Company. A cup of coffee would hit the spot, if it wouldn't be too much trouble. Come into the kitchen, Mr. Thatcher. No trouble at all, Mr. Thatcher. You follow the nice old couple into the kitchen. You look around and gasp. You're amazed. That old house with such modern appliances. My, you've certainly got all the latest conveniences, folks. Oh, yes. You see, we've had salesmen visit us before. Tell 'em about the first one, Henrietta, the one that sold us the refrigerator. The old woman's face darkens. She stares at you, whispering hoarsely. Oh, yes, the refrigerator. Eben and I'd saved for years, Mr. Thatcher, put away every cent we could manage. We'd always wanted one. Then that salesman came, the one that sold us that one. The Dirty, no good crook. You shift uncomfortably in your seat. Stuart Thatcher. There's something strange about this old couple, but you can't put your finger on it. Crook, why? It didn't work, Mr. Thatcher. The refrigerator didn't work. He cheated us. Took our lives savings. That's too bad. I'm sorry. That's why, from then on, we vowed that if any other salesman tried to sell us anything, we'd make sure it worked first. That's wise. Tell him about the freezer, Eben. Eben points to the large frozen food locker standing next to the refrigerator. When he came, the one selling the freezer, we made sure it worked. Show him, Eben. Eben flings open the freezer lid. You look down. Suddenly, your heart stops. A wave of nausea sweeps over you. Inside that locker is a frost-covered, blue-skinned body. Good Lord. Made sure, all right. Tried it out on him. The salesman. Worked good, see? You look around frantically. These people are mad. Eben pats the new electric stove. Fellow that came with this was real nice. But that first crook was nice also. Can't trust 'em, just 'cause they're nice. Tried the stove out, too. Open the oven door, Mr. Thatcher. You pull down the oven door, just a crack. You step back, horrified. The door falls open all the way. Inside is a brown-crusted, well-roasted corpse. Stove worked good, too, see? Don't get any ideas about running, Mr. Thatcher. This shotgun's loaded. You turn away from the revolting sight of the browned body in the oven and stare into the menacing barrel of a shotgun. Show him the grandfather clock, Eben. Fellow showed up, trying to sell us one of them things one day. Come on. You follow the old man into the hall. The clock stands there, ticking loudly. Behind the glass window, a body hangs, head down, swinging back and forth. A pendulum. A human pendulum. Good Lord. Works good, eh, Mr. Thatcher? Come on, Mr. Thatcher. Henrietta prods you with the gun and you follow Eben to a closet. Feller came along selling vacuum cleaners. Open up, Eben. Them vacuum cleaners worked good, too. Oh. The body hangs head down, its mouth closed around the fan pipe. Its feet are hooked to the handle. A human vacuum bag. Care to see how good it cleans, Mr. Thatcher? No, thanks. Henrietta scowls and points into the living room. Eben nods. Tell him about the crook with the television set. Yup. He was just like that refrigerator feller. A crook. Come on. The gun muzzle nudges you along. You move into the living room after Eben. The TV console model stands before you. Darn thing didn't work. Show him, Eben. Eben swings open the console door. A charred, wide-eyed face stares at you from behind the escutcheon. Every time we turn her on, he begins to smoke. Show him, Eben. No, never mind. He keeps hollering about a picture tube. Remember, Henrietta? Dirty crook. Eben shrugs. That's about all, Mr. Thatcher. How about the clothes dryer, Eben? Eben's face brightens. Oh, yeah, that. Come, Mr. Thatcher, follow me. Down the cellar. The cellar stairs are dark. They creak as you go down. Feller said in dry clothes fine. That one worked, Eben. That's right, Henrietta. It did, didn't it? There it is, Mr. Thatcher. Eben swings open the clothes dryer door. Inside, curled up on the drum, is a scorched, blistered body. What's the matter, Mr. Thatcher? Don't you feel well, Mr. Thatcher? You turn away from the gory sight. Eben grins at you, an idiotic, toothless grin. By the way, Mr. Thatcher, where's your product? Back in the car. Does it work, Mr. Thatcher? I don't know. Get it, Eben? Eben scurries up the cellar stairs. Henrietta stands, leering at you, the gun pointed. We'll soon see, Mr. Thatcher. We'll see if it works. Please, I'll pay you anything. You hear the front door slam as Eben goes out. You're scared, aren't you, Stuart? What can you do? These people are maniacs. They mean business. You don't want what I sell, ma'am. I shut up. The door slams again, footsteps resounding through the house. Need help, Eben? Nope, I can manage. Please. Eben comes down the stairs. He carries it under his arm. You feel dizzy. Sick. Their voices sound very far away. What's he sell, Eben? It's called Mother Jackson's Little Housewife Helper. The handy-dandy meat slicer. Oh. And if you're lucky, Stuart, that dud thing you've been selling may work good. They're awful messy when they're not sharp. That's my yarn, fans. Hope you liked it. If any of you traveling salesmen are looking in and want the address of that couple of likely prospects, I'll send you Eben and Henrietta's. They'd love to see a demonstration of your article. Bye now. We'll all see you next in my mag. Tales from the Crypt.